looking good so far. And we got BNSF here. Well, howdy. Nimbly the Deadly Natter. The Waddle Dee from Kirby 64. Hello. Spencer, Charlie Har Har, Jennifer, Dylan, Rory, with a hola, konnichiwa, and bonjour. Snap is here. I don't know what crema time is. Crema. Jades is here. I think I remember Jades. Megan, the art with Alice looks so touching, where she comforts the one across. Oh yeah, that's from our good friend, Name and address withheld. And I believe that's an Alice from an anime movie in Japan. It's called Dive in Wonderland. Haven't heard or seen anything from it yet, but I can only imagine that she gets so big and cries so much it fills a lake, which sounds kind of cool. Like how well their styles blend together. It's kind of cool. Jennifer has PTSD. Oh my. Sorry to hear that. Mr. Red Sloth. Dragonite. Which one was your latest fan art, Dragonite? Trying to remember. I saved it to my folder already. Got White Ray Ray. I think I already said hi to Spencer. Dive into Wonderland. I never heard that movie before. Yeah, take a look. I think it might be some trailer on YouTube. I got one cool fan art, but I'm keeping it top secret till it's done. Oh, can't wait to see that. Rain Cloud, hi. I finished Elden Ring recently. Rain Cloud. Got all the achievos, so I have so much free time now. But on the oh my god, tomorrow I think that's when the new Night Sovereigns drop. So I'll probably get addicted to Night Rain again. Good news and bad news, says Rory. The good news is I uploaded my new video. The bad news is the screen from my iPad is terribly badly damaged. I'm sorry to hear that, Rory. That bad news, I think, maybe outweighs the good news. Especially if you use your iPad a lot. Alright, so working more on this commission. And they wanted Andrias to suffer a little bit more. So he's going to get turned into a ball. Like a basketball. So she can dunk on him. Oh, I need more arm there. Might have shrunk this down a little bit. Ooh, excuse me. It's like what Mermaid Man said. You'll never finish it. That makes me Barnacle Boy. To be fair, to be fair, now that I finished Elden Ring, I could focus on some other stuff. Whatever the kids meal version of a video game would be. Even if I can't commission despite my money thing, is voice acting for you still an option? Excuse me. Sorry. Oh my god. Well, if you have a demo reel, I do listen to them. If you have it like on your YouTube. You should do animation with Alice in Wonderland meeting each other and hugging. I mean, I've already done some Alice in Wonderland stuff. I think the only thing that comes to mind, thank you, Roy, recently that I had thought about doing was making Andrea from the Ghost and Molly McGee, like Alice in Wonderland. Wanted to do something like like in Libby's bookstore, maybe a ghost that can sort of take you into books. Mm. Big Audrey Smith? Who's Audrey Smith? Are we talking about, what's her name? Little Audrey? Superman Media. Well, Animator, have fun tonight. Can do. Hey, Kush. I'm starting to think maybe I should make this go a little slower. Maybe it's halfway in the storyboarding of The Incredible Shrinking Hedgehog. I'm animating the beginning for a bit. Oh, that's fun. And yeah, like I said, when you're getting like close to finishing it, let me know, and I'll get started on the previous Leon. Oh, Audrey from Harvey Street Girls. Because I don't remember her saying her last name on the show. Didn't even know she had a last name. Let's see. So I want it to be more or less a ball at this stage. I really love this music. I really need to find something to do with it. But that'll be for another day. As I mentioned, wrapping up Grande House. It should be ready by tomorrow. And then after that, I can continue with the Wacky Races reanimated thing I wanted to do. Which people who check out our live streams, I haven't worked on in a while, but like I've said, just been so busy. So yeah, next month I want to be working on that. Trying to get the promotional video done. See if I can get some people to participate. Alright, copy that, Raincloud. Jennifer, you might be oversharing. Not always such a good idea on the internet, you know? I'm going to make my own AGW short inside Rory and Margie's head. Ooh. Oh yeah, like in Ruby Gloom. That should be fun, Rory. Kaz, I can't wait for the next episode of Grande House. You don't have to wait too long for Grande House. It should be ready to go by tomorrow, as I mentioned. You can show us how you make the character rigs, asks Ruby Rubio. I mean, I've shown on some of my streams before. It's mostly just shapes. You know, there's various tools. You make the shapes. You color the shapes. I glued that 2 shapes and I got an eyeball. Turn those shapes into graphics. There's various tools for making shapes. I prefer to use brush. Hey, that's a mouth. But yeah, there's tons of you know, like tools and stuff, or tutorials where you can learn how to do stuff in Adobe Animate. Although hablar español, not very much. So excited for the reanimated project as well because I don't know. I was like those multi-animated projects on YouTube. Honestly, sometimes I think I want to make one myself, like host a multi-animator project. Also, always happy for more Amphibia. I mean, if you did like your own reanimated project, I'd join in on that. I could do a scene. I think for my reanimated, let me double check. I already have like a server prepared for that. And I already like divided up all the scenes. Yeah, 121 scenes. So hopefully I can find, or they can find me, 121 animators who like wacky races. Alright, he's starting to form into a nice ball. Like a meatball. So I found this game on Roblox where giant pops up saying I need blood. Alright. So the peanut special comes out. Oh, nice. So just 2 more weeks. Just keep telling yourself, just 2 more weeks. Yeah, make a scene. I do that for any of my friends, doing a reanimated project. Do 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 do. Da 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 da. I've been playing the new Donkey Kong game with my brother, and it's pretty fun so far. It's basically like a Mario game, like the 3D Mario games where you're running around and you're exploring and you're like either solving little puzzles or doing like little platformy things to collect stuff. But instead of like just jumping, you're punching everything, which makes a lot of fun. Having a pretty great time so far, exploring stuff, and characters are pretty cool. I like that Pauline actually talks. That it's like how most of the characters they do like the Banjo Kazooie kind of communication. Yeah, it's been a pretty cool game so far. Just can't get over how much it feels like a Mario game. I guess the last few Donkey Kong Country games were maybe kind of hit and miss with some people. I cried in bed over property damage. I'm sorry, Rory. Well, like I said, I'm still waiting to see if someone makes a model for Gadget Hack Wrench. I have noticed they put a few other uh, downloadable characters into the game, but I just really, if I'm gonna revisit the game, I really want to be able to play as Gadget. Is that so wrong? Hopefully, somebody makes that sometime. And then, yeah, I revisit the game. A friend shared me a link of, I guess, a game that the Game Grumps played recently on the mouse. I guess instead of on the house, playing as like this little anime character that works at a cafe. I think like delivering. No, I think it's acting as like a waiter or a server, bringing like little pastries and stuff to the customers. I thought it looked cute. Might play that sometime on a stream. Do you remember Kurdock from Magus XLR? Which one was Kurdock? Was he the guy that ran the Space Coliseum or Arena? You and me, friends. I mean, I try to be friendly with everybody, you know. What about me and property damage? Yeah, if someone made a Rory the Ocelot for property damage, I'd play that. Hey, Rex. I found out recently that Neko means cat in Japanese, which explains why cat girls are called Neko girls. Now, the only question I have about them is like, do they count as part free? Part free. I thought the question you were gonna ask if Neko wafers are like related to cats in some way. That's usually the joke I hear anyway. With the word Neko. I know, Rory, it won't happen again. Did you oh yeah, I haven't been streaming on Tuesdays for some reason. It's probably because of Elden Ring. I was just playing that game so much. I played it with my brother when when it first uh, was first published, if I guess is how you would say it. And originally I put in so many hours into that game, but I just dropped the game for a while, and only came back to it after I really got into Night Rain, so like years later. And I really wanted to to do like all the little quest lines in that game, which can be hard because like you could do certain things, you know, that locks you out of a quest or makes you unable to continue with a quest. Rain Cloud is being secretive. About Marine the Raccoon. Cute. Superior. Oh, hey, Superior Cyber Godzilla. And to say Echo Girls count. Echo Girls. Who are the Echo Girls? I'm not a fan of Amphibia, says Rory. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm going to ride in a plane on Tuesday evening. Oh, have fun. Especially if you're going to a fun place. I'd love to see a stream on how you create the character rigs. I've done that before. There got to be a few people that were maybe being a little demanding when it came to like what I was working on, how I was working on it, and basically I got to the point where it's like I'm not really interested in doing tutorial stuff, you know. I think I should have like his knee going up over his arm right here. That looks. Make him look more twisted up, I think. But yeah, truth be told, like most of the stuff that I learned for Adobe, I just learned it on my own, you know. Self-taught, largely self-taught. My brother had a book about Flash, which is basically what Adobe Animate is. So I learned a few more things from that. And I think if you are like um, learning the basics of animation and character design. That would probably help you even more if you're interested in like doing digital animation. You know. I'm not going to be able to help you with that very much. Uh, has anyone seen anything from the new season of Gumball? I think it's called like the Weird World of Gumball now. I don't know if it's like a spin off series or something. It feels more or less the same. Just the first episode I saw had a very odd message for a kids show. It was pretty funny. I want them to look like really twisted up. Did you get my impressive fan art? Where did you send it? Might have missed it. I usually check like on Twitter or um, DeviantArt. But I've also been trying to like check mentions on YouTube because I noticed some folks send fan art through YouTube, so I have to remember to check my mentions. This is one thing I really like about Animate is just how easy it is to like sort of manipulate certain shapes or graphics, you know. I have too many characters planned. I don't want to say them because the internet would go wild if I did. Yeah, that's a good idea, Raincloud. Also, you don't want to accidentally disappoint people when they see that you're not planning to do anything with their favorite characters. I know for like loud house stuff they do from time to time, people have their own like characters that they want to see. Everyone has their faves. If this one's going this way, I think this one should be going this way. And this guy should be rotating ever so slightly. That's how you make the meatball. Have you watched The Wonderfully Weird World? Yeah. And spoiler alert. This is a spoiler alert, so you should probably mute my voice if you don't want a spoiler for the first episode. The moral of the story in the first episode of The Wonderfully Weird World of Gumball is eat the rich. uh, dang it, I keep making typos. I meant to say, do Neco girls count as furries? Um, I'd say they do. But then again, it's not like part of like my interests. Aside from the fact that when I was younger, I was crushing on Gadget Hack Wrench. Um, yeah, I guess you'd have to ask a certified furry about that. Maybe it's like how some people are 1/16th Canadian or whatever. Maybe Neco girls are like at least one half furry, you know. Charmbee, Charmbee, Charmbee. Is it the cute little bee from Sonic? Is his name Charmbee? What do you know? It's Charmy Bee. It's just Charmy Bee. It's not Charmy the Bee. What makes Charmy so special? Oh my god, look at him, it makes me think of the Cheerios honeybee. Alright, I think that's enough to get the point across. Let me see. Have the hand go up. Maybe make King Andrias sort of squish upward. Like if he was an actual ball of dough. Squish him back down. And then his size is restored. You know, that looks. Alright, that looks good. Try centering that more toward the end. And right here. like the angle this hand is coming from. So just smacks down. Maybe I could have it coming more from the side right here. Let's see how that looks. Whoops. Maybe we could animate the fingers a little bit as well. Hey, elongated man. Can't complain. Twitter and YouTube post. I'll check it out later, Megan. Make sure I'll add it to my folder if I already haven't. He's the reason I always played Team Chaotic and Sonic Heroes. Aw. Fun fact, I found out recently Yoshi was supposed to be a Koopa. They were first developing Mario. Yeah, someone mentioned that to me last week. Oh, maybe it was on like a YouTube short. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Kind of wish they did more of that stuff on Mario. Like in most of the Mario games, we only see the Koopas that like are Bowser minions, and the only time we see non-Bowser minion Koopas is like in the Paper Mario games. I just always thought that was like a super fun concept from those Paper Mario games. Some additional lore. And then it's fun seeing like a town of like just Goombas or a hamlet with just Koopas or Bob-ombs. Stuffy Ultraverse with a yo. What are you making? I'm confused. Why is this channel filled with shrinking and growing stuff? I mean, it's like a niche. There's people that are interested in it. There has to be. I have like over 300k subscribers, millions of views. Well, Stinky Blue Rat is here. It blew my mind when I found out because it makes so much sense why they look so similar. Yeah, I mean, when you look at the sprites from the Super Mario World game. Though I always thought it's because, you know, dinosaurs, turtles, they're kind of like cousins, right? Could have been the reason for that. Alright, this is looking really good. Let me see what it looks like if I slow this down. Oops. Oops. Slow this down a little bit. Let me make that a 3. There we go. I should make that 2s instead. Okay, that's how that looks. No, it looked good before. Alright, and maybe a little bit of movement with her other hand, her right hand. Sorry for being so quiet, just really focused here. And also looking at the time, getting close to about an hour. Just noticing all these little things I can fix. I can make Andrias sort of trembling a bit. Gonna work on this more tomorrow, though I'm not sure what scene to do. I think I had a flex thing to do. Also, I'm looking at my home page and I'm just realizing right now that I need to make the banner. I haven't made the banner yet. It's supposed to be my life as a teenage kraken. That was the overwhelming winner on the server poll. I'll probably work on it tonight while I'm sort of putting little finishing touches on the Grande house, which I'll have ready. I'm going to say it should be up by 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. That's usually when I try to upload stuff. Battle with chickens. Don't think I've played that game or Roblox. Heard of a song called Pink Elephants on Parade remix. I haven't seen the remix, but I've seen the song on Dumbo. What a scene to have in a children's movie. They both got drunk, didn't they, for that song to happen? I just know that seeing pink elephants is like what is it? A metaphor? An idiom for when someone's drunk. Is that they are seeing pink elephants. And it does come up in cartoons from time to time. I think that's the only time I've ever heard that saying, that someone is seeing pink elephants. It happened in not a Disney cartoon. I mean, technically it's a Disney cartoon now. On The Simpsons, Barney was having like these freaky hallucinations, and he drank some beer, and a giant pink elephant enters the scene and like smushes like the evil hallucinations. And there was a Looney Tunes cartoon with this tiny elephant. It was so cute. This tiny little elephant, and some drunk guy comes out of a bar and he sees the little elephant, and he like sort of squints his eyes at it, and it's like, "You're the light." And then I think he makes like some comment about it. He's usually pink, isn't he? Are you saying Jackie should drink some hard liquor and see pink elephants. I don't think I saw that House of Mouse episode. Were they being served alcohol? That'd be kind of funny. Oh, you're remembering a lot more than I did. I didn't even think about like the pink elephant parody from South Park and Cats Don't Dance. I'll listen to the remix tonight. Actually, I'll put that on my YouTube. Mix, so I don't forget. Dang, DJ Jack. Yeah, I'm sorry, Kush. Dave didn't win, but it came pretty close. You gotta have his head bob up and down here. Let's see how that looks. It makes it a little too goofy. You shouldn't have it go down that far. Try moving it up just a little bit. If that helps. Alright. So I want to try and fit in, like, I'm trembling a little bit. Good. Alright, that's some good progress for the hour. Sorry, I got a little quiet at the end there. Just really focused on getting this done. Yes, please, Kush. I'd like to see that. And we got Waffles. Hi, Waffles. Alright, everyone. Thanks for dropping in. Thanks for keeping things lively. And I'll be back tomorrow for more of the same. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good night. Peace.